Welcome to Why They Play the Game, a show created to discuss the NBA on and off the court. I am Michael Eric Owens.
And I am Ken Hayes.
Ken, man, how you doing?
Good, man. It's been a little bit. Been a while, man.
Yeah, we got some interesting things going on that I want to get your take on, man.
All right.
Let's just get right into it. And folks,
Okay.
listen, like and subscribe, right? So that you don't miss any of our content. So please like and
Correct.
subscribe.
Exactly.
And we're going to make sure that we bring everything to you fresh and new. Man, I want to talk about Jaylen Brown.
All right. The
Let's talk
$60
about
million
Jaylen Brown.
man.
So he's got this Supermax deal, this 5-year deal, worth $304 million. Okay. Now, he is going to next year he'll make 52 million, following year 56, 60, 64, and his last contract, Ken, is $69 million.
So an
What are
average
your
of
thoughts on that?
So an average of $60 million per year. Remember back in the day they had the Bionic Man,
Yeah.
Lee Majors. He was what? He was 6 million. So with inflation and the value, Jaylen Brown is the new Bionic Man. So
Is a new Bionic Man.
right, man, I just can't see it. $6 million for Jaylen Brown. Don't get me wrong, good player, solid. I think defensively a little bit overrated, but they're looking at the offensive point. But he's not even the best player on the team.
Yeah.
And you paying him that type of money? I don't know. I think this is just me playing general manager. I think you could they could get 2 players for less than that and get the same output. That's just me saying that. I mean, I just don't see paying a guy $60 million, a supermax contract. So
Yeah, it's there's been some debate right going around, and folks are saying, is the number right? The number is enormous, but that's where the market is going. Let's be
I get it.
honest,
Right.
and he has, looking at his numbers. I mean, his career numbers. He's played 470 games. He came in 2016. He was a third pick. He averaged little under 30 minutes a game. And this is, of course, including his rookie year and his first 2 years. He's improved every year.
Correct.
His career numbers: 17.9 points average, 5.2 rebounds, 2.2 assists. Last year, he had his greatest numbers: 20, almost 27 points a game, almost 7 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Man, I know the market's going that way, but I have to say, man, how do you? This is the whole thing. I ain't mad at Jaylen. Get your money.
Get your money right.
I ain't mad at him, man. And he's worked hard to get there, man. But how do you build a team when? Okay, now, Jason, JT, they say he's in the ballpark to get 338 million next summer. So if you got 600 and some $1 million
tied
up in 2 players, how are you going to maintain a competitive squad? That's my question.
But for me, Mike, the big thing is that they're both the same type of player. They're gonna shoot it from the outside and take it to the basket. They're not gonna do too much posting up or anything like that. They're the typical, let's just say, wingman. Either I'm gonna take that 3 or I'm taking it to the basket. I mean, what about on the other end, as far as, let's just say, rebounding, defense? Where you gonna get that contribution from? I mean, and then
they gave up Grant Williams,
right,
man,
and Marcus Smart.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
That's
Porzingis,
crazy.
We don't even have to go there. We don't. All he want to do is shoot.
Yes. I mean that's his forte. Offense, defense is, from what he's shown us so far.
He can't even spell defense.
Not in his exactly. It's not in his vocabulary, Ken. So I just think I don't want to say, I hit his word, well, he's not worth that. I don't want to use that term because that to me that's almost personal in a sense, right?
Right.
I just feel like the market is so out of control where your second best player,
Getting
and we know this
60,
happened with,
man.
with Mike Conley though when he got that big contract. He was the highest paid at that time, right? And
Right.
so we know that happens, and we know he's going to be eclipsed. However, man, I just don't know how you. I don't think Boston had a choice. Number one, I think they were just in a bad position because I don't think his trade value is people say, yeah, will the team take Jason Brown, but will they
Oh,
take Jason Brown for 304 million?
they probably would. I mean, I just think I'm gonna go back to what you said, the trade value. I think coming off the um, 2 years ago, I'm gonna call it 2 years ago, when they were in the finals, he was a turnover machine.
Yeah,
In the Eastern Conference Final, another turnover machine again. That seventh game, he was on a milk carton. It didn't show
yeah.
up, So, um, but to keep players with that type of potential, you gonna have to pay them. I mean, we can get into in the weeds with it, but I mean, there were some other players who got in free agencies, big contracts, where it was. I just thought it was just crazy. But that's
Yeah,
that's the market value now. Like you said,
yeah.
I can't say that he don't deserve it. I mean, get your money because
It's
as I
finite,
say,
right? Your
right,
career is, you only got so many years, and again, I'm not mad at him.
right,
One advice I could, the criticism I've always had of JB is this, man, you got to work on your handle.
no,
I just
well,
be honest with you, man. It's just been at crucial. Sometimes his handles looks good, Ken, but at other times, man, it looked like the ball. He fighting the ball, man. Like the ball is running away from him.
yeah, and the thing about it is that in big games you got to show up. I mean, he had it in the finals against Golden State. He had a somewhat decent series, but he just turned it over so many times that it was just ridiculous, man. And the thing about it is that um, I think with him and Tatum, you're getting the same thing out of both of them. They got to get a little bit more diverse as far as that team makeup is concerned.
I would agree with you. They are very, it's real interesting to have your two best players basically mirror each other, right?
Right.
And normally that best player, you look at Giannis, you look at Embiid, you look at Joker. I mean, you look at KD, you look at these dudes kind of do what nobody else can do on the team. And so when you're looking at Boston, there's that duplication of skill set that I don't know wins the championship. Now, folks, y'all see what type of hat I got on, right? So y'all know how I'm representing. So I, I'm not I am not a Boston fan, but I'm an NBA fan. And I love watching the game,
Right.
but so by no means do I want Boston to rise above my Bucks. However, I just think I think losing Marcus Smart is going to be a bigger factor for them than what they can truly understand. Ken, at this point, I think he did so many small things for them in crucial moments that who's gonna do that? Who's gonna take that over now? Is
I
it
think.
White?
I think. No, I think they're looking for Tatum to be more of the, let's just say, leader of the team to take, let's just say, full control. Um, I would look at him as a, let's just say, by his play, yeah, he's probably the best player on the team. But as far as leadership is concerned, Marcus Smart was the leader of that team.